Happy Monday. Happy Pride Month. Um, Pride was this weekend. Well, the start of Pride. That was fun. But I really came to talk about something else. For the last 2 weeks, this has been on my mind, and I did talk to someone about it, but I'm like, it's still on my mind. More people gotta know about it. Honestly, it's just the realization of like getting to know yourselves from multiple perspectives. Um, growing up, you hear a lot about like first person and third person, but you don't hear a lot about second person. So obviously, first person is like, I love this. Second person is you love this, and third person is she loves this. But this came up because I've been doing these rooted reflections. My friend's coming out with a book, and the exercise is basically you have to gaze in the mirror for 4 minutes when you wake up, and you have to journal every night. And I've been doing it for like 30 days now, and I'm like, when I missed it, I was like, wait a minute, I didn't greet myself this morning. I, cleaned, I talked to my cat, I ran my errands, but I didn't wake up this morning and greet myself first. So that mirror gaze really made me think of second person, getting to know yourself or talking or addressing yourself as you, talking directly to the person. So after that, I also went to my accountability group meeting. And during that meeting, we did an exercise where we wrote down 3 questions I guess, that we would ask our future self if like I guess a year from now, basically. Once you outline how you're going to be a year from now, what life is like, what you're working on, and then write down 3 questions that somebody would ask you in an interview about where you are. And that made me think of another perspective. That kind of role play, sitting in that seat of the future successful self, kind of allows you to practice or see what it feels like to have your mind in that state as well. So that also added another perspective of like getting to know yourself. And I feel like the more data and information you collect about each perspective, you end up having a more well-rounded view of the person you are. So as you're working on yourself, you have a better understanding of all the angles, the nooks and crannies of what needs work, what doesn't, what needs to be better outlined or outfitted, or what is secretly lying in a background that only other people know about you, but you don't realize. Because sometimes you're not having deep conversations where people point out things about yourself. Sometimes you're not. But it does help to have that and then be able to address that and have that conversation with yourself as well. So yeah, that was my logic in thinking with all of that. Perception, perspectives, and yeah, I like getting to know myself in second person. I like talking to myself in second person. Like, you are this, you are that. You're going to do this. Not just I, because think about it, your affirmations are also written from I, but that's great for affirmations. But also being addressed or addressing yourself in second person, I don't know. I like it. I just didn't know if everybody knew about this. So I'm going to go about my day. You guys have a good day.